This is the Horse Radio Network.
This is episode 1056 of Horse Tip Daily. A different horse tip, a different equine topic, a different equestrian expert every day. Horse Tip Daily brings the world of equine knowledge to you, one day at a time. Greetings, horse people. Coach Jen here, and thanks for tuning in to Horse Tip Daily. Today's tip is an excerpt from the eventing radio show. Ruthie Meyer joins show co-host hubby Joe Meyer for a frank discussion of show jumping warm-up etiquette. And we'll get right to our tip after this important message from Kentucky Performance Products.
This Nutrition Minute is brought to you by Kentucky Performance Products, the company that simplifies your search for research-proven nutritional supplements at kppusa.com.
The horse that matters to you matters to Kentucky Performance Products. Researchers have confirmed that as horses age, they naturally become less sensitive to insulin and more susceptible to health problems caused by too much sugar in the diet. One way to reduce the sugar content in a horse's diet is to replace sugar-laden grains with a high-fat supplement. Fat is an extraordinary energy source. It is readily utilized by the horse and contains more than 2 times the calories of sugary grains. Equijewel Stabilized Rice Bran is an excellent fat supplement. It contains a balanced calcium to phosphorus ratio and won't cause mineral imbalances when added to the diet. Its all-natural ingredients are high in healthy fat and fiber. Best of all, Equijewel allows owners to easily replace the calories previously supplied by sugary grains. When you need to add healthy calories to your horse's diet, choose Equijewel. To learn more, visit Kentucky Performance Products at kppusa.com.
And the tip this week is, you may have seen it come up on Facebook, is show jumping ring warm-up etiquette. And we're just going to run through a couple of things that we should be looking out for.
Well, I didn't expect the Facebook thing to go a little bit viral, but it appears that people on both sides of being the rider and the person adjusting fences in the warm-up and helping to set fences in the warm-up have problems together in the warm-up in communicating who's jumping what fence when. And so my training tip of the week, having been a rider approaching a jump and having it moved or set while I was approaching it, as well as being the person on the ground and having been personally jumped last weekend as I was in a jump setting it, is I think it can be very unclear in a warm-up where multiple people are using multiple fences, who is going to what. And I think that one of the things that professionals always shy away from is the shouting across the ring, oxer or vertical. But I think there's somewhere in between that probably works of communicating to ground crew and to the other people that are in the warm-up as to who is going and jumping what.
And I think what it comes down to is if someone is adjusting a fence and you are heading to the fence, don't jump it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, if somebody's adjusting the fence, even if you think they are doing it at a wrong time or whatever, at the point that they're there holding the jump, it's illegal. You can't jump it. You will be eliminated if they turn you in. You can be eliminated, and you probably should be. It's unsafe. At the same point, I have been where I've been in the arena. I've been in the warm-up, and I'd go to adjust a fence, and I didn't realize someone was approaching because they're coming from an angle, and it looked like they were going to jump a different jump on the other side of the ring, and they actually were coming at an angle to mine, and they will say, heads up, I'm still jumping that or whatever, and you step out of the way. But I think this is one of the things that I've seen getting a little bit worse and worse and worse in warm-up, especially at big events where members of the ground jury or TDs can't be everywhere at once. And this is one place that is considered relatively safe in the whole scheme of the event. And I think that one of the things that riders really need to do is make sure that they do not jump a fence if someone is still in the process of setting it, and err on the side of caution and pull away. And if you have a problem with a trainer taking over a fence and setting it, then say something out loud. Say, I'm still jumping this fence. Can you please stop? I've just found that people generally are pretty agreeable as long as they communicate.
Well, there you go. And you can find links to today's guests as well as more tips on topics ranging from barn care to websites for horse people at horsetipdaily.com. And remember, you can have all of your favorite Horse Radio Network shows with you wherever you go by downloading the free Horse Radio Network app for iPhone or Android. Just go to your App Store and search Horse Radio Network. Do it today. It's quick, it's free, and it's easy. Or you can subscribe via iTunes and never miss an episode. This podcast was made possible through the generous support of Kentucky Performance Products. Ask for Kentucky Performance Products Equijewel at your local feed store, or you can visit them online at kppusa.com. The Horse Radio Network and the Horse Radio Network hosts are not responsible for statements of guests or their opinions. Use your own judgment when listening to the tips provided by the experts on Horse Tip Daily.